The stories we tell about love are often more about struggle and excitement than about long-term harmony. However, the truth is that the relationships we see on screen rarely reflect the full spectrum of what real love is like. In reality, the relationships that are most successful and fulfilling are those where both partners communicate openly, respect one another's needs, and are willing to work through challenges together. This is the strength of the nice guy. He may not provide the instant thrills of a bad boy, but he offers the possibility of a future built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared values. One of the most important things we can learn from this debate is that the characteristics we often associate with nice guys, kindness, patience, dependability, are not traits that should be overlooked or undervalued. In fact, these qualities are often the very foundation of a healthy, loving relationship. While the bad boy might capture attention in the short term, it's the nice guy who is likely to build a deeper, more meaningful connection over time. This is not to say that being a nice guy guarantees success in every relationship, nor does it mean that all women are looking for the same traits in a partner. But it does challenge the assumption that being nice automatically means finishing last. In fact, for many women, the qualities of the nice guy are exactly what they are looking for in the long run. The bad boy might be exciting at first, but the nice guy brings something that is far more valuable in the context of a lasting partnership: the ability to create emotional safety, foster trust, and build a life together. While the bad boy might leave a trail of heartbreak and chaos in his wake, the nice guy works quietly in the background, ensuring that the relationship remains steady, secure, and full of potential for growth. The truth about women's choices is that they are far more complex than simple labels of nice or bad. Women, like all people, are looking for a variety of qualities in a partner. Qualities that contribute to both immediate attraction and long-term compatibility. While a bad boy may win the race initially, the nice guy is the one who has the potential to create a stable, fulfilling relationship. At the end of the day, it's not about being nice or bad, it's about being the person who can offer what someone truly needs, whether that's excitement, stability, emotional connection, or support. And while nice guys may sometimes feel like they finish last, they are often the ones who win the most meaningful prize of all: a lasting, loving relationship. As we conclude, it's essential to reflect on what we've learned about the dynamics of attraction, relationships, and the role of the nice guy. The idea that nice guys finish last is rooted in the frustrations of those who feel that their kindness and reliability are somehow undervalued in the realm of romantic attraction. It's easy to understand why this sentiment persists. After all, we live in a world that often emphasizes excitement, adventure, and unpredictability. The media and pop culture have conditioned us to believe that love should be filled with constant highs and intense emotions. This is why the bad boy, with his rebellious spirit and carefree attitude, often becomes the object of desire in the early stages of attraction. However, we've seen that attraction isn't as simple as choosing between good and bad. It's a complex, evolving process that takes into account many factors beyond surface-level traits. While the bad boy may be able to draw someone in with his confidence and thrill, it's the nice guy who often offers something much more substantial: emotional security, trust, and a stable foundation for a long-lasting relationship. The truth is that what might initially seem exciting and alluring may not always be sustainable or fulfilling in the long term. It's also important to recognize that relationships are not just about the initial spark of attraction. The early stages of romance often revolve around chemistry, physical attraction, and excitement. But as time goes on, the deeper qualities of a person, kindness, reliability, loyalty, emotional maturity, start to come into play. This is where the nice guy's strengths truly shine. He doesn't rely on fleeting moments of drama or unpredictability to keep the relationship alive. Instead, he builds a connection based on mutual respect, understanding, and emotional fulfillment. For many women, the idea of being with a partner who is genuinely caring, emotionally available, and committed to their well-being becomes more appealing over time. It's not that the bad boy is inherently bad, but rather that the excitement he brings can become tiresome when it's not paired with the deeper emotional connection that most people crave. In the end, the nice guy may not be the one who wins the race at the beginning, but he's the one who has the potential to create a lasting and meaningful relationship. What we should take away from this discussion is that being a nice guy is not a weakness or something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's something to be proud of. It takes strength to be kind, compassionate, and emotionally available in a world that often values toughness and bravado. It takes even more strength to show vulnerability and openness, to be willing to put in the effort to build a deep, loving relationship. And while it may seem like the nice guy is left behind in the beginning, he is often the one who is best equipped to create a lasting bond that stands the test of time. It's also important to understand that not all relationships are the same, and everyone has different preferences and needs. Some people may be drawn to the excitement and passion that comes with a bad boy, while others may prioritize the stability and emotional connection offered by the nice guy. But the key takeaway is that both types of personalities can offer something valuable, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer to what makes a successful relationship. In the end, the best relationships are built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. The nice guy, with his steady presence and emotional maturity, is often the one who can provide these qualities in abundance. And while the bad boy may seem exciting, it's the nice guy who is more likely to build a deep, fulfilling connection that stands the test of time. The idea that nice guys finish last is a myth. It's not about being nice or bad. It's about being the kind of person who can offer what someone truly needs. Whether that's excitement, stability, or emotional connection, it's the ability to meet each other's needs that leads to a lasting and successful relationship. Ultimately, what matters most is not the title of being a nice guy or a bad boy, but the emotional maturity, integrity, and self-awareness you bring to a relationship. It's about being the kind of person who understands that love isn't just about the initial attraction, but about building something deeper that lasts. So, while the journey may not always be easy or straightforward, the nice guy has the potential to come out on top. Not because he's nice, but because he understands what truly matters in a relationship. And so the next time you hear the phrase, nice guys finish last, remember this. It's not about finishing first or last. It's about building something that's real, meaningful, and worth having. And in the end, that's what truly matters.